Hi, I'm PJ from Creamer Heating and Bathrooms. Today I am doing a short video to show you how to care and maintain a Vitae 9 kilowatt convectional cassette stove. We're going to start with cleaning your glass. So the stove has already been lit the evening before, and now we're going to clean the glass because, as you can see, the residue is here on the window. When cleaning the glass, an important point to note is when you're using a glass cleaner, do not let it roll underneath this black line here. A consequence of doing this will give you stain on the glass at the outside. So with your care and maintenance of your stove, the rope seal is very important. So daily when you are cleaning your fire, it is no harm to check this. The stove rope seal goes all the way around the frame. This rope should be secured and in place at all times, because when your door will close, this will form the seal. So to clean the glass, I'm just going to use a small amount of stove glass cleaner and some blue paper. Now I'm about to clean the glass. I'm going to just spray up at the top and I'm going to let it roll, but again watching for the base. So now I'm going to come around the frame and into the center. So as you can see, the glass is coming clear. And that is your stove glass now cleaned, ready to go for the day. The next part is cleaning the internal of the firebox. So today I'm going to use a hoover. So you're going to hear the noise of the hoover. I'm going to hoover out inside the box. I will remove the coal catcher to get the positioning holes underneath and the outer frame. So the final parts of care and maintenance is your door handle. Always keep an eye on this, as over time that can become loose with motion. It just needs an Allen key to secure it. Internally then, if you're overfiring your box, and especially using coal, your coal catcher may warp. Keep an eye for this. And finally, you've got vermiculite boarding within the stove internals. Just ensure they're not broken, have given way, because over time this does happen and they're easily replaced. And on the upper side of your stove is another brick, vermiculite brick encased in metal, called an upper baffle. So it's no harm to have a look at that every so often to make sure it hasn't warped, because that can happen again with overfiring. So just before I go to light the stove, I'm just going to run through what I'm going to do with you guys today. So I'm going to use some firelighters. I will place some firelighters in the center of the grate. I will then place the logs around it. When I have this done, something to watch for in your stoves is you have two air controls here at the base. The top one is called primary air control. So by pulling this one out, as you can see, it goes in and goes out. By pulling it outwards towards yourself, you do that when you're lighting your stove, or if your fuel bed goes low and you want to bring it back to life, you can bring this out. If you are going out for a while, shut it down. The second control is called a secondary air. The secondary air is for the air wash system of your glass. So if you want to keep your glass clean while the fire is burning, especially wood, you can leave this partially out or fully out, and that will keep and maintain a clean glass. But like that, when you are going away and you're shutting down your stove, you would have both of them pushed right back into the stove. I'm going to place the firelighters in the center of the grate. And I'm just going to give those a moment just for the fire to take. And I will now start placing some wood around the firelighters. And my final steps then is I'm closing the door, so the stove is now sealed. I'm pulling out my primary air intake for starting the fire, and I've also pulled out the air wash system just for the moment. We recommend the use of a moisture meter. This is good to ensure the quality of your wood and to make sure your wood is not too wet for the fire. On installation of your stove, you will often find the new product smell. This will fade, it is nothing to be alarmed about, and is just after installation. Your stove has a 5-year warranty excluding all internals. To ensure the warranty stays valid, you do have to complete an annual service and chimney clean each year. That concludes the video of how to light a Vitae convectional cassette 9 kilowatt. Creamer Heating and Bathrooms offers not only supply but installation of all stoves. If you have any questions, please feel free just to email us at info@creamer.com.